What's up, YouTube world? It's your boy J Dub, the #1 comment on YouTube, and I'm back with another review. Today, we'll be reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 15, episode 1. Who's going to check my new boo? And before I get started, for those who are new to my channel, as I said, I am YouTube's #1 commenter, and with this channel, it's all about the comments. That's what I do it for. That gives me the energy to keep going, and I love the healthy back and forth. And the only thing I ask is that we be respectful in the comments. Now, as far as my reviews, I do reviews of reality shows. I might not hit every single scene. I try to pick up the most important parts, I feel, and then maybe pick up some details that you may not have. So let's go ahead and get started with this review. This is the premiere of Real Housewives of Atlanta. It always seems like it takes so long for it to come back on. Now, I have to say, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, Real Housewives of Atlanta is my favorite reality show. That's pretty much like when I kind of start watching reality TV. And, it has history. We're talking about season 15. That's major. It's been a lot of changes, but it's still going. So, pretty much, it starts out with Sheree. And she's waiting at Chateau Sheree for none other than Martel Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I'm like, ouch, why? But first, I got to give it up to Chateau Sheree. People for years been clowning Sheree about Chateau Sheree because it took about 8 to 10 years to build. And I have to say, that thing has come out so wonderfully. It's amazing. The only complaint I would have about that house is that it's stucco. Up top, we like at least brick front. And, if you really got it going on, you got 3 size brick or all size brick. But that's my only complaint. I would love to live in Chateau Sheree. It's like the perfect house because I've actually seen a tour of it. I believe it was on YouTube, and it's very, very nice. So I'm glad to see that worked out for Sheree. Maybe Marceau and Tisha can get some tips from Scott Manor because I know they about their 4th or 5th year, and I don't even think they broke ground on it. So who knows? So hopefully it's well worth the wait, like Sheree's house. But that was my favorite part of the situation. But my worst part is thinking, like, how low can Sheree go? She's dating Martel Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville, and when I speak like that, it's a real thing because at this point, Martel Holt is the nail in the coffin or the final reason that I'm absolutely not going to review Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like, this show has taken like a brand new low. And speak on it real quick before, because y'all ain't come to hear that, but just giving it my reason. And you can put down in the comments what you think. It's the fact that, like, the way Martel is allowed to move around in this stalker toxicity / verbally violent type of guy. Like, in real life, I'm just going to example. I don't want to go too deep. This is what happens when there aren't strong men around in your family. Like, a dude like Martel knows this, and he can operate in any manner because there's nobody who would really check them. But, it's a new day where it can kind of get dangerous for you to, get into domestic violence situation. But, men in your family, people stand up, they won't stand for nobody like Martel. Those scenes, like, trigger me. He yelling in Melody's face, her mother's face, and all that. Like, and all people keep talking about some co-parenting. Damn co-parenting. It's for the kids. Hell to the no. Keep it all business with Martel Holt. Like I say, he the kind of guy who will be like, if I can't have you, nobody will. You give him an inch, he gonna take a mile. Like, it's nothing inside of him that is positive. So there's no reason to be around. Let me get back on course because I'm just saying I'm really done with Love and Marriage Huntsville. And, I'm not even a Sheree fan, but even I want better than Martel Holt for Sheree. I can only imagine how rough it is out here in these single streets, but there's got to be anything better than Martel Holt. That's what maybe Ebony K. Williams was talking about. She don't want no Martel Holt. I don't know what he does. He's a reality star, but a quality man, that's not what's going on. So as far as with dealing with Martel, it kind of goes in with Sheree. It's like now I don't know. He think he a part of the show. He talking about Kenya. He talking about how short and Kandi Todd is and all of that kind of stuff. Like Martel, who are you and why are you here and when are you going away? Now, like I said, it's just at this point, I don't know if it's a publicity stunt or if it's just for fun because Sheree talking about, oh yeah, he got that big D energy and all. If it's all about that, so be it. But it is a saying that one of the most important things that you can do is who you choose to spend your life with, your time with. And that's it right there. Martel is bad energy. Like, no good can come from it. It's not worth it. He's a contaminant. Like Morgan said about Blake, he's a cancer. We don't want it. We don't need it. I don't want to see it. So let's move on before I'm finished with my Martel rant. It's supposed to be about Housewives of Atlanta. Now we see Kandi. She's having a staff meeting with her best friends, Don Juan and Carmen. But what I love, there's a lot of things I love about Kandi. Candy's my favorite. What I love about Kandi, like when she's about business. So when she do business, her people are going to eat no matter what. I mean, I even saw a commercial with Kentucky Fried Chicken with her son Ace. He in there acting because that's something he always wanted to do. And he's doing it. It's major. And I only can respect that, because Kandi, bottom line, is a businesswoman and she's about her business. And what I would say is something I mentioned about Kandi. I always complained about like Kandi's fashions and all that because they were like really lacking. But now it's at a point where it no longer looks like it no longer looks like she's dressing poorly. It's the fact of the matter that now looks like somebody's going to the Gucci store and just buy her anything just because it say Gucci. I'm not with that. I know she got the money and all that. I just want to see her put together, better than it was. But while she's having a staff meeting, Kenya comes over, as well as Moneta. And, I'm not a Moneta. What this is Moneta's second season. I don't know if she's really a peach holder. I really can't see the camera who's really in it. I just see light faces and peaches. I don't know. Light peaches and syrup. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not a fan of the new girls because you got to understand, like, once Nene left and the franchise started breaking up, we just keep getting new girls who are failing. It feels like they're trying to fill positions that they can't be filled. I just don't get it. Moneta, to me, brings nothing. Moneta, I don't feel her. I don't see her. And if she has a peach, we don't even really go into her life. But she has brought some value to the show. She's hooked up Kenya with a snow bunny. I guess she must have a dating site for white men, so she got her a white husband. She getting Kenya one too, and that's cool. Where Kenya can find love, we want her to find it, because it is about being happy. Absolutely about that, and it's way better than Martel. I don't even know the guy. Anything is better than Martel Hope, but I would just say I need more. But I'm really thinking that people who are really of quality characters, they won't really come on Housewives Atlanta. So I guess we're always going to get the C-listers, D-listers, or whatever the case may be. So, yeah. So, but what I really liked about this scene, it kind of kicked off of how, like last year kicked it. Like when you got girls' time and they just having fun, laughing it, kicking it. And then it got really real. Kandi has brought up a real situation like with Todd, and she's saying the trouble with Todd is Todd doesn't feel like she's supporting him like he's supporting her. And I'm looking like, are you serious? Are you for real? Like, so now Todd is stressing Kandi out about not uplifting him in his career, and I think that's absolutely ridiculous. Todd came in knowing what Kandi does, who she is, or whatever. You caught her off of coming off production. You quit your job to be with her. So now she owes you to put you on this platform where you got to rise like her. Now you want to be the star. I think that is absolutely ridiculous. Maybe Ebony K. Williams has something on this, because guess what? I'm like Mama Joyce now. Todd is an opportunist, in real life, because now you're gonna stress Kandi out. You know she doing a million things. She was doing 10,000 things, but now 10 years later or whatever, how long they've been together, she's doing a million things. You want to stress out? Well, I need you to support my dreams. Spend some of that $30 million that's sitting in the bank. I don't know what's in Kandi's finances or what's in her books, or Don Juan let the budget go, but I'm certain Todd has access to the money where he can spend on his projects, do what he need to do. He's in production. He's supposed to know contacts. He was dealing with Carlos King. Kandi's busy, so now you're not helping me build my career. So now he want to be the lead singer. Now I hate that. Now, granted, in marriage, it is a band setting. Sometimes you're the lead singer. Sometimes you got to play the tambourine. That's what Chris Rock said. And that's a real thing. However, you can't be jealous of your spouse or their success or their drive or what they're doing. Do your own thing. Because guess what? If Kandi's winning, you winning too. Enjoy the G-Wagons. Enjoy the big monster trucks and the 10,000 square foot mansions that you would never have with the indoor pool without her. Build on that. You help her build up the wealth some more. Spend the money on something that you want to do. But don't put no pressure on her, have her crying about, and then Kenya tells her, well, you really need to think about it. You need to listen to your husband and spend time. It's not spending time. He want to be a star. That's different. It would be different if he said, hey, I know you're super busy. We need to make time for family. We got a brand new daughter and all that stuff. But no, he no, make me a star too. I want to sing with Escape. Get the out of here. In real life, that makes me so mad. Mama Joyce was right. Mama always know best. So let me get off there. Yeah, they got me riled up. These no good. So we see Sanya Ross. And, I call it the full house. Because Sanya's parents are there. Her sister with her husband, their 2 kids, and with her husband and her kid. It's getting a little crowded. And I don't know if it's a Jamaican thing or something, or how they got to be together and all that. But I know the backstory of Sanya Ross because I used to watch her original reality show. I love the dynamic. Like Kandi, she was the breadwinner. They rally around her, support her, and they still eating off of her to this day. But at this point, the house is getting crowded. Ross wants a new baby. The sister is problematic, and with the sister, it was something before. Like her husband now was a no good MF from the season before, and I don't know how she married him. She was disrespectful to Sanya's sister, their parents, everything. So I don't even know how they live under the same roof. And we live in a new generation where we need more space, so we feel like we can't cohabitate like that. But nah, like this dude from the past, talk about Sanya's sister's husband, was not a good dude. I believe he the kind of dude that get domestic violent with everybody in the house. Now he may have grown. I don't know. It's probably been 8 years or something. But yeah, that thing gets real touchy. And now at this point, he's not working in real estate. He's her assistant. So now her sister got complaints about boundaries and all that kind of stuff. It's like everybody's codependent in that house. They need to kind of separate. Maybe keep the parents around, but get the sister and her husband and 2 kids up out of here. Give them the notice. They got to go. But Sanya's planning her Ross's 40th birthday. And I love that aspect with them because they make big gestures. And not that is about money and material, but they make sure the person feels special. Because truth be told, even back from when they had when they had the previous seasons from Sanya show, Ross bought Sanya a Gucci Fiat 500. That made me buy my wife one. He got her convertible. I got the hard top. But you make those grand gestures for birthday because it makes the person feel special if you're in position to do it. It's not about that. But I just they always showed they went out for each other, and I really respected that or whatever. So yeah, let's go to Marlo. We at Marlo's house. Marlo's doing the Monty thing or whatever, and I've always been an advocate for Marlo to get her peach. It was due to me. However, I think that peach has spoiled. I don't feel like her life is very interesting at this point. You know, they did a great steps with doing a life coach with her boys because they've having issues. And Marlo does need parenting classes. She's never been a parent. Shoot, parents who already are parents need some parenting classes and some life coaches and all. I get that. We want to improve, but it doesn't give and bring what I thought I would see from Marlo. Just my opinion or whatever. So I'm not even gonna get into it too much because it's not interesting to me that much. And I gotta say, with this episode, it was real Sheree heavy, and I point that out because I'm not a Sheree fan. But we see Sheree. She invites Sanya over to Chateau Sheree, and Sanya's coming over to get a booty by Sheree, a she by Sheree booty for the party on Saturday for Ross's. But she ain't gonna get it. They only worked out for 20 seconds, and then Sheree's friend. Courtney comes over. She's the new housewife. I don't like the new girls. They usually don't work out, but okay. Courtney's loud, opinionated, and messy, and she's got the over 40 ATL Atlanta woman kit, you know, with that bone straight hair and the accessories and makeup. It's a thing because they got like a 20 and 30-year-old ATL kit as well. You know, their weaves a little puffier and more poodle-like and curly. But anyway, Courtney has to introduce like a weak storyline. Now we got beef with Kandi. And I say how convenient because Sheree and Kandi aren't getting along. So they got to talk about Kandi and all of that. I'm just not feeling it. It feels like mess. Like, again, I'll say with Housewives, I feel like I should be seeing opulence. I should be seeing like maturity and growth, and we're focused on business and wealth and having fun and enjoying that life. You know, they still doing it like we trying to do love and hip hop. I don't feel that. So to close it out, the big day is here. Sanya is getting together Ross's 40th birthday party, and she shares with us that originally the budget was $40K, but now it's all the way up to $100K. She's just like anything for it. She ain't tripping. She want to make sure you have a good time, and I'm sure. I hope he has a good time. But I have to say, some off subject. Has anybody noticed how Kenya Moore looks in her confessionals? How puffy her cheeks are, and all them lip fillers and them cheek fillers. It's an epidemic. I said epidemic. It's an epidemic. I shedded a tear when I saw that. It's like women are destroying their face, and the crazy part, the whole world wants to look like the black woman, you know, the natural features. So why are we chasing something else? It makes me cry. It makes me sad because it's just normalized now. Like at this point, Kenya is on her way to looking like Little Kim or something, and that doesn't make sense. That just I hate it. I just hate it. But you know, pretty much, you know, Kenya looked great in her outfit. So did everybody else. You know, it was a nice get together, like doing the 40 style or whatever. But the confessionals were like brutal because like everybody in the room got a problem. Marlo and Sheree got a problem with Kandi, and they throwing shots, and that's where the title comes from. Like, you know, who gonna check her new boo? Because Kenya like watch me date these dumb dudes or whatever. It was kind of funny, but as you can see that the camaraderie isn't there. And then it takes a all new low with the beef with Kandi. So we got to bring the new girl to Courtney, and like, oh, we was talking and we had some, you know, a mutual friend, and I heard you say that you think I'm your friend and all that. I mean, it was like, is this high school? Candy's worth about $35 million. Like, why are we having these conversations? And at the time where it was getting out of hand, where the girl keep doing like this and all that, like in real life, from people with a lot of places, all of that is almost like you hit me. And I kind of have to react. But I guess what? I blame Todd in that. He was right there and didn't step in that. Because, you know, it's a new world where, you know, it's a lot of women say, oh, you stay out of woman business. GTFOH. Your wife is right there. It even blinked like it's about to be some violence or some argument. You get her out of there. That's your job as a protector. But regardless if she's on the show, no. Not even for a show. No. And Kandi got all buck and even got her line and got her one line out. She got a one liner for every year. Like, I'm going to drag you in this bit, you know. But now I'm about to headbutt this bit. Kandi should be above that. You got a wonderful family, multiple businesses, living life. I don't care no show or not. All that arguing, fighting, act like somebody gonna fight you. No, no. Like Kandi got a song, rise above that. So that was pretty much it. Drama, I don't like that. I want to see it get to a better place. But guess what? I'm believing people are liking that common drama. And I think it's unnecessary. But drop down in the comments. Tell me what you thought of the first show. It started all good for me. Then it kind of took a dive. So let me know what you think. Something I forgot. Something you want to add. And as I always tell y'all, y'all could be anywhere in this YouTube world. But you're here with me. I really appreciate it and I really mean it.